All right, welcome back to Friday Night Magic Modern at GameSwap, Ohio. GameSwap in Mason, Ohio. It is round 3. We got red-green Ponza against Bogles.
We are your commentators, Luke Borgamenke and the lovely Brent Rogers.
Brent Rogers.
He's a great guy.
He's okay.
Yeah, I guess. He has his moments.
Yeah, everyone has their moments. He's not himself when he's hungry.
You need a Snickers bar.
Yeah.
All right, red-green Ponza against
Not a huge
Bogles.
fan of Snickers.
For anyone who's not familiar with what Bogles is, it's basically you put down a dork with hexproof and you put 1 billion enchantments on him until you beat your opponent to death.
And Ponza's got turn 2 Blood Moon.
Turn 2 Blood Moon followed by you don't have lands. What happened to them? Oh wait, they're dead.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what happens.
I was really surprised that he's playing Ponza. Earlier today, he was like, yeah, I'm going to put Scred together. And then I just asked him during this last round, and he's like, yeah, I'm on Ponza. And I'm like, all right. Ooh, Smarties. Did you make any more noise? How old are you? Jeez.
Okay, let's see if they go to 7. Rather, stay at 7.
Yeah, man. Alright, so their first hand's going to consist of 7 cards. If they don't like what they have, they will, it's called Mulligan. And they will shuffle their hand into their deck.
Alright, Coach Matt rolled a 7. Who's on the play?
Who's on the play?
Yeah, who is on the play?
I don't. You were supposed to be paying attention.
No, I think they just cut the camera, and I think we only got to see the second roll.
Matt got the play.
Bogles
That's
is on the
huge.
play. That's huge.
That's huge.
That's a huge thing.
That's a huge moment.
Alright, so it looks like the Ponza deck is going to kick off the ball to the Matt player. That made no sense.
The Matt player?
The Matt player. Okay, we see a Utopia Sprawl in the Ponza hand. So that will definitely assist him. The question is there an Arbor Elf?
You have a turn in your pocket? Oh, got him. South Park reference. Anybody? Anybody? No? Bueller?
Well, we'll see if chat picks it up.
Probably not.
I bet they will. Okay, the Ponza deck. Are they both going to a mulligan?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
That's what happens when both players are
You know,
shuffling
that
their
is
deck.
not good for the Boggle player.
I feel like Ponza Mulligan's pretty good.
They do mulligan pretty well.
I feel like Boggles can mulligan pretty good too. Get one creature.
You know, it's
five enchantments.
You know, it's awkward because you really want to be at 2
enchantments.
lands.
Yeah.
I find you want to be at 2 lands, and if you only have the one, especially if it's not, especially if you get like a forest or a plains, God forbid a plains, but yeah, plains just feels terrible. You know, you have to have one just in case you get like.
Oh, there's a Stone Rain in Andrew's hand.
Oh, that's gonna be huge.
Huge.
We're gonna see if it really comes down to is Andrew gonna the Stone Rain him turn 2? Because if that happens, I mean Matt's gonna have a heck of a time because if he doesn't have like 3 lands. Ponza decks might stop him in his tracks before he can play his Daybreak Corrent.
So Ponza or Boggles has a Ghost Quarter, I believe, and a Garden Temple.
I don't know. Some Ponza versions don't even play
And
Ghost
a
Quarter.
fetch land? That seems pretty mana heavy.
Is that what's in hand?
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
Always keeping it.
Heck yeah, dude.
Dude, this is the longest decision.
Nope. Nope, it's gone.
Ugh.
No, I think it was mana flooded. Okay, what? If Andrew has land, Utopia Sprawl, Stone Rain, keep.
Blood Moon.
That'd be devastating.
Yeah. I hate Blood Moon.
Speaking of devastating, do you think that long term he has like access to Bonfire of the Damned?
Oh God.
Bonfire of the Damned, just shoot down your Boggle.
It's got hexproof.
Doesn't get touched. Doesn't target anything. It's all.
Oh,
it nukes
that's
the field.
true.
Going to 4. Oh, so we missed a mulligan. So This does not look good for the Ponza player at all. for all of us who heard that in the background, our friend Ben there is just now heading. Yeah, my friend Ben.
Okay.
Is just now heading to his game, and we've been here for about 7 minutes. So his opponent might not be happy.
Andrew's going to 3.
Andrew has lost this match.
Yeah.
Well, you see, Brent, when you cut the defense down to only 3 cards, it's gonna be really hard.
They got a really hard chance to bring it back.
Yeah, I don't agree with that at all. I think that personally, I stop at 5 unless I'm playing.
Andrew's legit going to game 2.
He's going to game 2. We have a concession. I guess Matt can't sideboard for him, but I don't know if Andrew even knows what he's playing.
I know what they're playing.
Well, you know what? What if Andrew... That can't be right at all. Why would you concede the game? Why don't you just see what he's playing so you know how to properly sideboard for the second game?
Yeah. Wow. That happened.
God.
That happened.
Well, folks, we didn't see any cards played.
We saw a lot of mulligans.
We did see a lot of mulligans. We saw a mulligan on both sides, and then Andrew a mulligan a few more times.
Yeah.
So we're going to shuffle them back up.
You cut out?
Yes. All right, we're going to see if they can keep a good hand, especially Andrew.
Bogles seemed that he had a good hand.
You know,
decent, I guess.
I guess I just never liked to mulligan ever.
Yeah. I'm really bad at mulliganing aggressively.
I think you can mulligan maturely, but it's really hard to determine if a bad hand is worth getting rid of. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you have 7 cards that are, or 6 cards that are pretty bad,
yeah,
is it worth the risk to ship it all away and go down to 5 and be down a card? Because that's always a hard thing to do.
I think it would depend on what game or what the deck is.
Alright, we have kept 7.
So, Andrew gets to go first because he's conceded game 1.
I don't agree with conceding game 1.
Nah, dude, just like the guy in chat. Never give up, never surrender.
Never surrender. We know that the Force is with us. We will never surrender, and we are not alone.
I completely agree. Keeping a 4-card hand with no lands is better than conceding game 1.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Always, 100% of the time.
Because at least you're at least getting information.
Especially on the draw, for goodness sake.
Oh, yeah, on the draw.
You know what would be awesome? He has a Birds of Paradise. Is there a Utopia Sprawl in that hand?
I don't believe so.
Alright, we have Bogles on the field. A Boggle. It's not a Bogle.
It's a slippery Boggle at that.
If anyone says Bogle, they're
wrong. Just like the people that play lands up front.
Oh, goodness. It's worse. It's an insult to the grammar of Magic.
True.
It's also Kalitas.
Like,
it's not Kalitas. Lands in front is, wait for it, blasphemy.
I agree. 100% agree.
We have a tracker.
Like, there was one time I saw lands in front, and I was triggered. I was upset.
Was that the Swans game?
No.
Okay.
Also not allowed on camera.
4 premier matches.
Good.
All right, we have a Hallowed Fountain. Looks like we have a Stubborn Nile online. You know, that was never around when I used to play Boggles.
What?
Back in my day.
Back in my day.
Back in my day, we were uphill both ways and no Stubborn Niles.
There was no way you were alive during that time.
Okay, Stubborn Nile was out, but we didn't play it.
Sure.
Alright, I have a friend. He plays Boggles. And I told him to play the Carthon of Solidarity that gives him a soldier.
Yeah.
And he told me, Luke, you're wrong. You know what he does now? Plays 4.
He plays
4.
Yeah.
Like 1 more than 3.
Yeah. I mean, it's just so good because now you can just pitch that to effect.
Right, and Liliana just gets so much easier to deal with.
Yeah, for sure. Unless you never see it.
And that would be upsetting.
That would be terrible.
That would be bad. But +1/+1 and first strike. It's basically the hyena Umbra, but no totem armor. But how many times you use the totem armor is really up in the air. I mean, it depends on the matchup. Sometimes you don't use it at all.
What's totem armor?
Totem armor says that if this would die, you can sacrifice the enchantment instead.
Yeah. Soper's getting a clue.
Roar.
All right, Scooby. You know what's interesting?
What's up?
Found out today that if you pithing needle that Chandra,
Yep.
or is it the other Chandra that it's the Chandra that produces mana?
Okay.
She
this
can
one?
still produce mana
Why?
because it's mana producing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Deal 2 to you, says PN something Nalar.
Liliana's parents.
What?
Aren't they Liliana's parents?
Nalar. Chandra Nalar. The Pyromancer?
Yeah.
That's Chandra's home plane. Those are her parents. Back me up here, chat.
No.
Definitely.
No. Only 'cause I
Okay,
know
here we go.
Cameron.
Daybreak Corinth. He's got Vigilance, First Strike, and Lifelink.
He's gonna tap his creature.
He better not tap. Oh my god! Get this man off the camera. No, I'm kidding. He's a great guy. But
I don't know. He's
no,
playing Boggles.
tell him to untap that. That has Vigilance. Thank you. Does he think Vigilance is you tap it then untap it?
No.
I hope not.
I don't know.
Well, he's at 20,
It's pretty good.
and we have lost Andrew. Judge call.
Judge call on what?
No idea. All right, Andrew has gone to the judge for a question, and we have a clue on the field. How many clues do you think he needs to solve the mystery of how to win this game?
Like his whole deck worth.
I don't know. I think an Inferno Titan would do well.
Not.
Tireless Tracker players do not have clues because they are too tired.
No. Because they don't play them on turn 4 and then play a land.
Well, the answer to that question is that the clues are not as numerous because you only play 1 or 2 Tireless Trackers in the Ponza decks.
Sure.
So I guess it's not something you think about.
I feel like more than 2 is way excessive. So, Matt's just eating some cookies. He should definitely share.
You don't appreciate the Smarties I brought back here, Brent?
No, I appreciate them.
Okay.
Actually, I don't want those cookies anyway. I like the cookies that are fresh out of the oven. Nice.
Okay, it looks like
Moist cookies.
Chandra has decided to
Play the Blood Moon.
tick up. Do we know what the judge question was?
No, we do not.
Alright, Blood Moon on top. That will tick Matt down to only a plains if it is resolved.
He'll have 2 mountains as well. Tell me I'm wrong.
He will have 2 mountains as well. Mountains will sprawl out of that fountain in the middle of that garden. It will become magical mountains.
You know, if Andrew just plays this...
Wow. Summer Denial.
Oh, man.
Goodbye, Blood Moon.
Wow, I think with that, Bogles has just got it.
Not if Birds has anything to say about it, Brent.
Yeah, what's Bird's
He
gonna
doesn't have
do?
trample.
Yeah, that's fine.
If he draws, what's the 2 mana give +1/+1 pro creatures?
I don't know. Why would I know this?
I should know this.
Exactly.
Alright, why do we...
I play ad nauseum.
Okay, Core Spirit Dancer is a card. He's about to draw some cards. If you attach anything... If you play Okay, that's Spirit Mantle. Spirit Mantle is the one that gives everything pro creatures. It gives the enchanted creature pro creatures. So that would just ruin Andrew's day. What is Chandra's ult?
I don't know. I think conceding game 1 would make your day bad.
I agree. We have a Stormbreath Dragon in hand. He will let it go.
2 to Matt. A Dargo.
Alright, looks like Chandra's ultimate is whenever you get an emblem that says whenever you cast a spell, deals 5 damage to target creature or player.
Wow.
Well done.
He's about to ult that too.
Well, that's assuming that he just starts casting spells, but if he can cast some spells, Brent, then he could
He could start dealing 5 damage to Matt with each spell. Has 3 bolts in hand. Feels good.
You mean Lava Hacks?
No.
He has actually 3 bolts in hand.
No. I'm saying if he had 3 bolts, that would be gorgeous.
Ludicrous?
Yeah.
That would be ludicrous.
Let's see, 9 damage plus another 15. No big deal.
Yeah, I can take it. I'm playing Martyr of the Sands. Alright, that Bogle's huge.
Huge.
Huge Boggle. Okay, we have an what? I do not agree with playing the island, but I am not mad.
I don't know, sounds like you're pretty mad.
I don't know, I always found it just like my mana base had to be, you could play like 1 Hallowed Fountain, 1 Breeding Pool, be fine, but
sure.
I guess he's really worried about Blood Moons.
I mean, the meta here at the shop is either E-Tron or Blood Moons.
Unfortunately, that's true.
And then you got the special people that play ad nauseum. Elves.
Yeah, we call them special. Okay, now we're going to read the emblem. Or we're going to rather read Chandra, which is going to... We're going to try to find an emblem for that. Andrew is still without hope. Utopia Sprawl really would have been good in this matchup.
Yeah.
He could cast that Stormbreath Dragon.
A lot of things would have been good in this match.
I think that the cutest little interaction is Arbor Elf and Utopia Sprawl. Just because you turn 2 mana into 4.
Yeah. Feels good.
And Matt is still gnawing away at those cookies. You know why Andrew's behind?
Because he conceded game 1.
Well, that, and he has no unstable forests.
Unstable forest?
If he had some unstable forests, he'd be in this game. He'd be in a better position, rather.
What's unstable forest?
The new set.
Sure.
The forest.
Okay. Oh!
Yes, Brent.
I see what you're saying now. Whew. Why is that leaving?
What?
Oh, because he's dealing 5 to a bunch of things now. Okay. Does it say target?
Yes,
target.
it's target. If it was everything, we'd be talking about ban.
What?
We'd be talking about banning if it was to everything.
I doubt it.
Everything an opponent controls?
Well,
I mean, it wouldn't cost 4 mana, rather.
sure.
Okay. Or just be like 9.
Then she would just never see play.
Well.
Oh, are you talking about...
Well, 9 for the ultimate. Neg 9.
Yeah, I can see it.
It looks like we drew an Inferno Titan and there's a Stone Rain in hand. Well, Stone Rain does nothing.
True.
Like, absolutely nothing.
Well, no, it destroys target land.
It destroys target land, but Blood Moon is not on the field.
Gets a land.
Okay, that's going to help him because he needs the land. Definitely needs that land.
But does he shock it in?
I do not shock that in. I would not do that.
But he's going to Stone Rain.
Oh, he's going to Stone Rain and use the emblem. I have the brain of a potato.
It does.
It matters.
Get rid of the garden. I disagree with that choice.
The plains?
Yes. You get rid of the duel.
Yeah, I'm not.
I mean, you don't
what
have
is
a
he
blood
banking
moon
on
now.
blood moon?
Exactly. If you had a blood moon, it'd be different.
That's not a blood moon in hand. I think that's
No, it's a Titan.
It's a Titan. So
It's a Titan. Do you watch anime?
no,
No.
no.
Why?
I don't know. Just never got into it.
All right.
Another
I think you're wrong.
daybreak. Okay, it
does
has
not
vigilance.
ever tap.
Please. He jumps with the
Elf.
All right. So the question is, nope. Inferno Titan can't get past the first strike. Inferno Titan literally dies to that Boggle, and another Inferno Titan. Well,
Feels good.
if you're chumping with Inferno Titans, you
He's
know you
getting a
have it
clue.
bad. Solve that
I
mystery.
think I disagree with this. Wait, how much does it cost to play Titan?
6?
Oh,
No, that's not good.
Utopia Sprawl.
Utopia
Jeez.
Sprawl also have, what, 4 mana? Well, never mind. What? Why would he put... Why would he put it on the one that he just tapped?
He tapped it to. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
I guess
There's
not.
no way to get it to get Titan out right now.
Yeah, but I don't know. You could represent something. I don't know
Like
if
what? Bolt?
I don't know.
Exactly.
I just
You don't know.
It just looks wrong.
You know what looks wrong? Ponza. You know what looks wrong? Blood Moon. You know what looks wrong? Anything Tron related.
Especially the Eldrazi version of that deck.
No, I think I hate green black more.
For those of you who are just joining us, we have Brent over here who is not a fan of the Eldrazi Tron.
No.
Not a fan.
I think I would rather play up against E-Tron than green black.
Really?
Yes. Because it's so much harder for E-Tron to get their lands. Because they got one thing, and it's map.
Right.
Where green black has Sylvan Scrying, the map, obviously. What's the other green card? Look at the top 5. Ancient Stirrings.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, Ancient Stirrings. You know how I said earlier that it may be possible Matt thinks that you have to tap it? There's a Blood Moon. A little late.
Yeah.
A lot of late.
Yeah, you gotta get that Titan out now.
He's going to throw a Titan out in front of this thing, but it's still going to die to first strike. Hello. Deals 3 damage. He's going to go down to a staggering 34 life.
No, he's dealing 5 as well. Because of the emblem.
Actually, which goes on the stack? He casts the spell, so that would resolve first. So he does the 5 first, and then the Titan resolves. Because it says when Titan enters the battlefield.
Sure.
So, doesn't make much of a difference, but it is how it resolves.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're down to 30 for Matt. Down to 29 after the fetch. And...
So, does Ponza run mainboard Anger of the Gods?
I do.
That does absolutely nothing here, but
Well, it would have if he had it turn 2.
sure. Now, do you
I run 1 main board and 2 in the side.
Bonfire the Damned?
I do not run that card. I run Blasphemous Act.
What's that?
So it's 9 mana.
Sure.
It costs 1 less for every creature on the field,
Okay.
and it costs a red. And it does 13 damage to all creatures.
Oh, yeah!
Interacts very well with Boros Reckoner.
That's ridiculous.
Okay, so we're tapping another Boggle for
No reason.
a
It's
reason
got vigilance.
that is not listed. Yeah, so everyone who knows about Boggles, Daybreak Courant gives it vigilance, so it should not be tapping. But we have been untapping it. after it is attacked, which is not correct, but
So I think at this point,
We'll
I
live
think
with it.
Andrew should, or Matt should have swung with both. Because the Bogles is only doing 9 right now.
yeah, I don't see the, well,
I disagree with this. I think
well,
he
I do
should've
as
just
well
taken
because
it.
you could,
I think he should have just taken it.
you take it, you attack on this drawback, you shoot, oh, you can't shoot the elf. Never mind.
Stone Rain, Blood Moon, and
Inferno Titan. Well,
jeez. Deal 3.
deal 3 to Matt. That's all I can do.
Yep.
I've not seen a Dryad Arbor from Matt.
Is that a thing? Oh yeah, it is.
Dryad Arbor is a great thing.
You know what's a thing? Ad nauseum.
Ad nauseum is a deck.
I love that deck. It's just like, hey, I'm just gonna set up, do nothing, and win by accident.
So why do
Kind
you not like Storm?
Because Storm is just obsessive.
Storm does what you do, but in different colors.
Well, no, I'm still blue-red.
Only allegedly.
I'm still blue-red. Little red. But red. Because Storm, if I'm playing Storm, I'm forcing them to sit through me casting 20 spells to find Grape Shot, or just to make sure I do deal, or do cast 20 spells. With Ad nauseum, I'm just like, yeah, I got these 2 cards, I'm going to draw my deck, I'm going to kill you. Right?
On another note of fair in quotes decks, how do you feel about Bluetron, Brent?
Bluetron? That's disgusting.
Tron.
It's disgusting.
I love that deck. Of all the Tron decks, the one I have respect for is Bluetron.
Stop.
You know another blue deck I like? Turns.
Okay, Turns is great.
Turns
I like
is amazing,
Turns.
especially
Turns
when you
is fun.
foil out the Dictator Crufix.
Sure.
Those are beautiful. The Dictator Crufix promos, everyone should go look that card up. That is the most beautiful Dictate you'll ever see in your life.
You know what's a really good card?
Ad nauseum.
I was going to say Lightning Bolt.
I thought you were going to say Ad nauseum.
I love Ad nauseum.
What about Empty the Pits?
I don't know what that does.
Actually, I don't know what it is either.
What about...
I don't know what Andrew's planning to do
Angel's Grace?
here. And Angel's Grace.
Angel's Grace is great.
What about...
You know what's awesome? Hear me out. Taking...
Why in God's green earth is he blowing up the island?
Why not? Because he's got Blood Moon out now? Wait, what happened to Blood Moon?
Blood Moon's in the grave.
Yeah, why? It was played. So, you know what's great? Having Phyrexian Unlife out, and then they threaten lethal on you, right?
Right?
And then you're just like, Angel's Grace, I'm still at 1. So that opens me up to 2 more turns
Yes.
to get my combo. It's great. So, I was playing up against Andrew. Not this Andrew.
All right, that
My-
wraps it up for Andrew.
my-
Andrew has lost
Hey.
the
hey, Luke,
bottles.
don't interrupt me.
Go ahead, Brent.
Okay. So, he was playing Amulet Titan last night, right? Not this
Oh.
Andrew, my buddy Andrew.
I like Amulet Titan. That's all right.
And we both opened up Ley Lines of Sanctity.
Oh, yeah, I remember this.
Well, how do you remember this? You weren't
Oh.
here yesterday.
Oh, it was yesterday?
Yeah.
You opened up another game last week like that.
Sure, but we're talking about last night.
Okay, we're talking about last night.
Anyway, so I get because of the Ley Line, I have no way to get rid of that, so I have to go the Lab Band route.
Okay.
And so that just means I have to get 4 more mana. Instead of 6, I have to go to 10. Ugh. It's hard work.
Hard work sitting on your butt playing Magic the Gathering. This is
Yeah.
hard work.
Yeah, hard work. Suspending those Lotus Blooms. Playing Pentad Prisms.
You're making it sound like you're digging.
What?
Like digging a hole. You're making it sound like this is manual
so
labor.
hard, though.
It's not even like, oh, it's hard to think through this. It
is really hard.
This hurts my back.
No. It does. It does, dude. Like, So
Do
anyway,
you think
he
we can
had,
get another game up here?
huh?
Do you think we
Yeah,
can get
dude,
another
get
game?
going. I'll talk to the crowd.
Okay, you talk to the crowd. I'm gonna try to find our game.
Do it. You won't.
I will.
Okay. Oh, and while you're at it.